Welcome to PIP Insight, Thursday, 16th of July, New York pre-open. This session, we have analyzed 8 Forex pairs and selected the 7 with the clearest technical picture, 4 showing bullish structure and 3 showing bearish structure. Every chart shows support and resistance zones and moving average alignment so you can see the technical picture at a glance. Let's get into it. Here is today's New York pre-open chart analysis. Pairs showing bullish structure, Euro dollar, pound dollar, Aussie dollar, Kiwi dollar. Pairs showing bearish structure, gold dollar, dollar Swiss, dollar Canada. Full chart breakdown for each pair coming up now. Remember, this is educational content only, not financial advice. If you're here for the gold breakdown, you're in the right place. And there's plenty to unpack this morning. Gold is sitting at $4,020 heading into New York, and the structure is clearly bearish across the board. The 4-hour, the 1-hour, and the 15-minute timeframes are all trending lower, with price trading beneath the 20, 50, and 200 period moving averages on the 4-hour. That's a clean bearish stack, and sellers have been in control. The RSI is hovering just below 50, confirming that bullish momentum has faded without giving us an obvious oversold bounce signal yet. What's particularly telling is that sharp breakdown we saw in the European session. Price dropped from the 4,048 area all the way to 4,017s, and while we've recovered slightly, that recovery looks fragile. On the levels, the 4,054 to 4,050 zone is the ceiling to watch. That's where the 4-hour moving average sits alongside a cluster of failed recoveries. Below us, $3,190 to $4,005 is the key support band. Now, the fundamental picture matters here. We have retail sales, core retail sales, Philly Fed, and unemployment claims all dropping at 8:30 Eastern, a data cluster that could move the dollar sharply. Stronger than expected data typically strengthens the dollar and pressures gold, while disappointments could offer relief. With 2 Fed speakers later in the session, rate narrative risk stays elevated throughout the day. Watch 4,004 balls on the upside and 4,000 follow on the downside. Those are your session-defining levels for gold today. Euro dollar. The chart is showing bullish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the upside. Resistance is marked between 1.1478 and 1.1484. Support is marked between 1.1432 and 1.1439. Here is the full chart breakdown. Pound dollar. The chart is showing bullish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the upside and the 1-hour is also pointing lower. Resistance is marked between 1.3542 and 1.35585. Support is marked between 1.3472 and 1.34795. Here is the full chart breakdown. Dollar Swiss. The chart is showing bearish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the downside. Resistance is marked between 0.8092 and 0.8097. Support is marked between 0.8033 and 0.8046. Here is the full chart breakdown. Aussie dollar. The chart is showing bullish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the upside. Resistance is marked between 0.7022 and 0.7025. Support is marked between 0.6989 and 0.6994. Here is the full chart breakdown. Kiwi dollar. The chart is showing bullish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the upside. Resistance is marked between 0.5864 and 0.5869. Support is marked between 0.5836 and 0.584. Here is the full chart breakdown. Dollar Canada. The chart is showing clearly defined bearish structure on this session. The 4-hour trend is to the downside and the 1-hour is also pointing lower. Resistance is marked between 1.4048 and 1.4054. Support is marked between 1.401 and 1.402. Here is the full chart breakdown. That is the New York pre-open analysis from Pip Insight. We covered 8 pairs this session, bringing you the ones with the clearest chart structure. All content is educational only and is not financial advice. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe. We publish 3 times every weekday: London, New York, and the Asian session. Follow us on X at ForexX Insight for updates. See you next time.